listen, it's one game at a time. As Diaz is saying, he's got to be captain, but as he's saying, you've got to pick it up, go next game. But today, unfortunately, injuries. That's what it is, isn't it? It's injuries.
Crystal Palace is actually a few miles south of central London, but I've come down the night before because it's a lot of driving to do in a day. So here we are at one of the most famous sites of London. The night before, I've seen that one or two injuries are still relevant. No Phil Foden, no Kovacic, no Ake for the game. So still City suffering from injuries. Was the victory against Nottingham Forest the turning point? Jack Grealish, lots of people have commented on him playing in central midfield. Doku had an exceptional game. Whenever Kevin De Bruyne plays, he's magnificent, isn't he? Especially when he's playing at full pelt. So what do I expect from this particular game? Who knows? But as always, thanks very much to, sorry to block out the Tower Bridge, but thanks very much to Timpson. Thanks very much also to RRG Group. Again, I'm blocking out that brilliant view, aren't I? And thanks very much to Amar Development UK, who helped me with all the stuff that I do, which I'm very appreciative of. So let's see who I bump into today, what people have to think about the game, and let's see whether City keep on their winning ways with some big games to come this week. Juventus away in the Champions League, the Manchester derby, and then the week after Villa away. So big games coming up for City. Let's see what the mood is ahead of this one. Can't say this is my favourite away ground because it's a Mancunian and it's really awkward to get to, and to make it worse today, Storm Dara has moved in. Everton and Liverpool was called off earlier today, a few other games have been as well. It's wet and windy down here. Just let's see what the day brings.
Today, I don't know what to think. These have found a little bit of form recently. I think they kept Newcastle just one shot, so if we haven't looked as fluid going forward, then we might struggle to score a goal today, but play more like we did in the midweek, a bit more shape, keep the ball well, and we should win with the quality we have. De Bruyne backfiring, create chances. We've got the quality that can win a football match in a day, which is what we need to do.
You know, some games have been called off today. The weather isn't great here. Do you think that's going to have any impact?
No, it's not too bad. We keep the ball on the floor. These seem to look like they do that now. They're not as direct as they used to be. I know they have players like Mateta and that, but teams generally play football on the grass now. So no, I think it'll be a good game today. I'm looking forward to see what happens, and hopefully City win.
I think after Wednesday, the performance against Nottingham Forest, I think we've got a good chance in it. It's nice to see De Bruyne back pulling a few goals.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And seeing more attacking at the back very well. We've got to carry on. It's got to be like, right, we've moved on. We've got our first win, and then
blip out the way, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, and then let's get our away win at Palace.
It's never been easy coming here. What do you think of this place?
No.
Hello. I mean, to be fair, we usually do alright here at Palace away, so I hope I think we'll win 2-0 today. But yeah, as I said, it's never been easy, but we tend to win at Palace, so fingers crossed we get a win today.
I've just heard a dad say to his son, these are the best fans in London, Palace fans.
Yeah.
I agree completely. You look at, Arsenal, Tottenham, whoever, West Ham, they're nothing like these, are they? So
sort of a bit old school, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. I think Palace, best fans in London easily. But as I said, I think City will win today. Hopefully get back on the winning streak, and then obviously Juventus next week, United next weekend. So fingers crossed we'll get 6 points.
Getting the momentum going for the United game, but also getting the first away win here, carrying on.
exactly.
What do you think of the weather conditions? I mean, City love to play it around the ground. It's going to be windy and wet out there, isn't it?
I think it'll be challenging personally. I mean, Palace will be a challenge today, but I think we'll go ahead and win probably about 2 or 3 now.
I've given up making predictions lately. I think we're on a winning streak now of 1 in a row. So, fingers crossed. I mean, Palace are always a dodgy, customer, aren't they? They give us some tough games sometimes. But after the other night, we played really well. It was good to see us playing good again. So, I'm hoping for 2-0. It might be 2-1.
You go to a lot of away games. How does this ground, how do these fans compare?
It's quite quiet actually. I'm surprised. Normally you can't park nearby, and we've got parking nearby, but we could have parked in the streets and stuff. So it doesn't seem too busy. And I haven't seen too many Palace fans yet. So yeah, it's strange. Most places are like went to Tottenham recently. That was absolutely chock-a-block.
Well, they're usually pretty buoyant, these fans, aren't they?
Yeah. I know. It's not too far from Brighton, their local rivals as well. They don't like them too much. So yeah, it'd be interesting today.
Hi, I'm Felix. I'm from San Diego. One of the official supporters bands. I'm hoping we do well, 3-0 again. That would be wonderful.
You've got to the ground now. What do you think of it? This isn't the Etihad, is it?
Oh, it's spectacular. This is great. It's gritty. It's cozy. It's wonderful. It's great to be here. Yeah.
It's a strange word to use on a wet, cold day.
Yeah, it is wet and cold. Absolutely.
The fact that City have been in a run that's not been as consistent as previously. Are you worried about today's game?
Always have to worry, especially against London clubs. So it won't be easy. We'll have to show our mettle, but I'm hoping for a good result for us.
Hopefully a win to start off, no injuries, big one, and yeah, get a good run out, kind of minutes in the legs, some of the players coming back. Hopefully, kind of, especially since Pusey's starting, kind of get some minutes against the team where he's, it's a bit more his level. And yeah, hopefully see the lads do well out there today.
Are you surprised that the team is picked? I mean, Doku and Grealish played in midweek, they're now on the bench today.
Well, I haven't seen the lineup yet, so I am a bit surprised by that, to be honest. Yeah, especially kind of he was brought up in the press conference and that about maybe Pep Guardiola was feeling that he should have been giving him some more minutes. So that is a surprise actually that he's not starting. As much as we're in a bad run of form, it's hard not to trust this manager with 4 Premier League titles in a row, a treble, and God knows how many other trophies, 75.
We're lucky for 1-1, aren't we? I think, to be quite honest. I think we're lucky to be 1-1. But I think we'll nick it. I think we'll win this 2 or 3-1.
City have had chances. I mean, they've hit the post. They've done everything but get other goals, haven't they?
I knew they'd score against us. I knew they would. Every time they come forward, they rip us apart, don't they, at the moment? But yeah, I think we'll nick it.
Are Palace winning more second balls, do you think?
I think they're winning a few, mate, down there. I think they're just putting good balls through, aren't they? I think Rico's under a bit of pressure. Everything's going down that side, isn't it? Everything's going down that side. I think they're playing good football. Palace look good at the back as well, I think. I missed Haaland's goal. I were in the toilet. Yeah, City second half. 2-1. 2-1 City.
Performance. First 15 minutes, pretty disappointing. Obviously gave a goal away again. Just bang average really. I think it's symptomatic of what the season's been so far. I don't think firing goals still in some of the players are not turning up. Maybe they're all being patient, as we discussed before. Working upwards, looking forward to a little trip to Italy. Win or lose, we're on the booze. Go for it here.
Hi Cheesy. I don't know today. I reckon we gave it our all today, but because we've won it 4 times on the bounce now, and we're going through a bad spell recently, this is what's happening in it. So listen, it's one game at a time. As Diaz is saying, he's got to be captain, but as he's saying, you've got to pick it up, go next game. But today, unfortunately, injuries. That's what it is, isn't it? It's injuries and missing key players. And listen, we've got to recruit in January in the summer, and we'll be back. We've won the last few years in a row. We'll be back.
I'm thinking we'll still win the league. Look, I'm a City fan, you know what I mean? Back in the day. Old days, we're twice behind there. We get beat in the old days, you know what I mean?
Well, City didn't have the control in that game that they've had in previous seasons, did they?
Yeah, but you're not going to, are you, when you've got like players missing and players not playing? So it's just the way it is. You just got to. Fans are great today, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's behind them. Everyone knows that. What is the 60, 70 points to fight for? Come on, no one can say that the season's over before Christmas. Do you know what I mean? And the other teams do realise that when Christmas, New Year comes, it's going to be very tricky for them, because they'll be looking in their wing mirrors thinking, I don't care how many points behind they are coming right up our arse. Yeah? Just saying. That's how I see it.
On to the next one.
I'll see you in Turin.
Yeah, I'm glad we haven't got the 3 points, but pulls a point away from home is better than nothing. A win against Forest, sort of the right tracks, and like the last couple of ones I've had my meltdowns and things like that, but just passionate about City like we all are. And
was that better than today?
I just want to win all the time, like everyone else does, and frustration. But yeah, 4 points. Last 2 games. Yeah, because of the things that have gone on in the last few weeks. So yeah, it's an improvement, but it could be better. But hopefully we just keep improving now.
Well, it was certainly windy and blustery, and City, you can argue, weathered the storm, because twice they were behind and came back and got a draw. But of course, in a title race, you've sort of got to win every game, really, haven't you? So, despite the fact that they showed a lot of character and battled back in that game, that's more drop points. And, a sequence now that's only seen 1 win in recent games. So, another disappointing day down here, long way to go back in this wind and rain. But that's what football fans do, isn't it? Win or lose. And you've heard some of the songs that the City fans chant. And, we never win at home, we never win away. And people like me have been going home and away all our lives. Whatever happens, you keep going, don't you? I'll be in Turin, of course, in midweek for the game against Juventus. If you're going out there, come and say hello. If not, whether you are or not, listen to the audio podcast. Rodney Marsh is our special guest this week. I'll put that up on X and Blue Sky and Facebook and all the other sources as well. So thanks very much for watching. And as always, it's great to be a Blue. Don't let anybody tell you any different.